Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah, amma ba'd. The Prophet said in an authentic hadith, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, مثل الذي يذكر الله والذي لا يذكر الله مثل الحي والميت. The example, the similitude of the one who makes the dhikr of Allah and the one who does not perform a dhikr is like the example of the person who is living and the person who is dead. Allah Azza wa Jal mentioned in the Quran, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اذكروا الله ذكرا كثيرا وسبحوه بكرة وأصيلا. O you who believe, remember Allah. Make the dhikr of Allah and do it a lot. Remember Allah Azza wa Jal and glorify Him during the daytime as well as the nighttime. And another ayat of the Quran is showing the significance and the importance of a dhikr. Allah Ta'ala said about the believing men and the believing women, وَذَاكِرِينَ اللَّهَ كَثِيرًا وَالذَّاكِرَاتِ أَعَدَّ اللَّهُ لَهُمْ مَغْفِرَةً وَأَجْرًا عَظِيمًا. The men who make a lot of dhikr, as well as the women who are believers and they perform a lot of dhikr, Allah has prepared for them His forgiveness and a tremendous reward. A tremendous reward. From the tremendous rewards of a dhikr, and there are many, is that if a person found himself being able to perform a lot of dhikr, it will give him or her physical strength. It will make that man stronger than what he actually is. Strength, physical strength, bodily prowess. It comes as a result of making a lot of dhikr. If someone wants to make the acquisition of becoming strong and getting quwwah in his body, then let him make dhikr and not sleep on the importance of this issue. Why do I say it? I say it for a number of reasons. First of all, in the Quran, in Surah Hud, who was one of the many prophets and the messengers in Islam, salawatullahi wa salamuhu ala al-anbiya wal mursaleen. In Surah Hud, ayat number 52, 52, Allah said that Hud said to his people, وَقَالْ يَا قَوْمِ اسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّكُمْ وَتُوبُوا إِلَيْهِ يُرْسِلِ السَّمَاءَ عَلَيْكُمْ مِدْرَارًا وَيَزِدْكُمْ قُوَّةً إِلَى قُوَّتِكُمْ. Who said to his people, O my people, make istighfar and ask Allah to forgive you, and also make tawbah to Allah. If you were to do that, Allah will cause the rain to come down upon you, blessing you, blessing your animals, blessing your vegetation. Allah will send you rain from the sky. And in addition to that, He will increase you strength on top of your strength. So the scholars of Islam took from this ayat an understanding. Because who said to his people, if you make istighfar and you make tawbah, Allah Azza wa Jal will give you quwwah ila quwwatikum. He will give you strength and add it on to the strength that you already have. If we look at the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, we will find that he was the strongest of the people. Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu said he was given the strength of 30 people. The Quran would be revealed, and Allah said about the Quran, وَلَوْ أَنزَلْنَا هَذَا الْقُرْآنَ عَلَى جَبَلٍ لَرَأَيْتُهُ خَاشِعًا مُتَصَدِّعًا مِنْ خَشْيَةِ اللَّهِ. Had we revealed this Quran on a mountain, you would have witnessed the mountain rent asunder. The mountain would have fell down as a result of the fear of Allah, the weightiness of the Quran. And yet the Quran came on the Prophet ﷺ, was revealed upon him, and he didn't crumble. It was tough on him. It was difficult on him. He said that the most difficult way in which the Quran was revealed upon him was when Jibril came to him in his natural state as an angel. He has 600 wings on either side. And those wings, they covered the east and the west. And Jibril only came to him 2 times in that form because it was so difficult and it was so heavy. But the Prophet ﷺ was given the strength and the ability to handle it. Even the mountain couldn't handle the revelation of the Quran coming down. But the Prophet did, and that shows his strength. He would be on top of a camel, and when the Quran would be revealed on him, the camel would fall down because of the strength and the weightiness of the Quran. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was an extraordinarily strong individual. Some of his strength came as a result of Allah Azza wa Jal just giving it to him, preparing him for the mission of taking this message of Al-Islam. But some of it came as a result of him doing certain things or not doing certain things. What were some of the things that he did that helped him become strong and helped him to maintain his strength and his health? He had a good diet. You never read where the Prophet ﷺ was eating ghee and eating grease and eating oil and eating a lot of sugar and saturated fats. You don't find that in his sunnah, in his diet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Another thing that he used to do is he used to eat moderately. He used to eat, and he told the people, a third of what goes into your stomach should be for the food. The other third should be the liquid that you drink. And the other third, the last third, should be for the air. He didn't fill his stomach up with 3/3 of food. He didn't do that. And then on top of that, he put 2/3 of a liquid inside of his stomach and then 1/3 of air. No. The Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam did certain things that would cause him to have his strength. From what he did is he avoided ma'asi, dhanub and ma'asi. He avoided doing things that were haram. He didn't drink khamr, which will compromise an individual's health. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam didn't smoke cigarettes, which would compromise his health. He sallallahu alaihi wasallam was the furthest person away from what was khabith, what was dirty, filthy, nasty, unhealthy. Those were some of the things that he did sallallahu alaihi wasallam to attain and maintain good health. But the thing that we're talking about today that he did that helped him to have good health by Allah's permission was a dhikr, a dhikr. As it relates to a dhikr, the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa ala alihi wasallam will wake up in the morning, he will make a dhikr. He will put on his clothes, he will make a dhikr. He will go into the toilet, akramakumullah, he will make a dhikr. Come out of the toilet, a dhikr. He will leave his house, dhikr. Walk to the masjid, dhikr. Into the masjid, dhikr. He sallallahu alayhi wasallam will read the salat, the dhikr of the Quran, in the ruku', in the sajda, in the qiyam, dhikr. After the salat, he would sit there and he would make adhkar and so forth and so on. You get the picture. He was an individual that made adhkar. And you will find, unfortunately, that the vast majority of Muslims are not aware of the daily adhkar that we should be doing. So the fact that the Prophet made a lot of dhikr, it helped him to be strong. And this was the case with the Salaf after him. So I encourage all of you to try to be of those people who make the dhikr of Allah, because it goes a long way in ensuring bi'idhnillah good health. Look what happened with Ali ibn Abi Talib and his wife Fatima, may Allah be pleased with both of them, and what was collected by Imam al-Bukhari. Fatima used to do a lot of the household chores, and as a result of that, she was developing calluses on her hands. So the Prophet came to visit them sallallahu alaihi wasallam one night, and they complained. They say, Ya Rasulullah, would you not give to us a khadim, a servant, someone who can help your daughter Fatima to relieve her from the strenuous jobs that she has to do in the house? The Prophet loved Fatima sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and he wouldn't have any qualms with giving her a khadim. But what did he say? He said to her sallallahu alaihi wasallam and to Ali, he said, if you say Subhanallah before going to bed 33 times, Alhamdulillah before going to bed 33 times, Allahu Akbar before going to bed 34 times, he said that is better for you than having a khadim. That's better for you. Now it's very important that we make the parallel and the correlation and the connection. Fatima is looking for someone to come to help her physically, to physically help her. In her mind, in the mind of her husband Ali, that is going to happen in the form of a khadim, a human being who's bringing strength to the table. The Prophet ﷺ told her, make these adhkar, 33, 33, 34. And then he told us, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, ذَلِكَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ, that is better for you. She needs something with strength, send me a khadim. What did he say? No, I'm not going to see you a khadim. What you should do is make the dhikr of Allah. Because the dhikr of Allah, he knew, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, will give the person strength if you have the discipline and the patience and the wherewithal to sit after every prayer, every day of your life. For the majority of the time, if you were to do this, This is going to make you physically strong, not to mention mentally strong, psychologically strong, and spiritually strong. Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah, rahimahullah ta'ala, his student, Ibn al-Qayyim, he said, Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah had the ability to sit and to write a book in one day. He had the ability to write something in one day that would take a scribe 1 week to write. And it was the job and the profession of the scribe. During that time, the scribe was called the nasikh. If I wrote a book, Sahih Bukhari, I wrote the book. I would take that book, the pages, the hadith are all over the place. I'll take it to the nasikh, the scribe. And it was his job to write out what I gave to him and make it into a book. Is his job, his profession. Shaykh al-Islam ibn Taymiyyah in one day was able to complete in one day what it would take a scribe to do in 1 week. When they asked him why, he said it comes from the strength of dhikr. So brothers and sisters, inshallah azawajal, let us be of those people that Allah Ta'ala has prepared for them a lot of forgiveness, and He has also prepared for them an ajrun azima, a tremendous reward. And from the rewards is physical prowess and strength. هذا وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا